Hey, welcome back to my channel. Come on, up, up, up. Come on, Holly, up. He doesn't want to get up. My name is Kathy Lee, and it's an Ollie boy, my golden doodle. He does not like having to get up on my lap repeatedly because I have done this video. I've had many retakes, and he doesn't understand why I keep telling him to get on my lap. Okay, you can go lay down. He's a gift. Thank you so much for visiting my channel and peeking in, and I hope you will be encouraged after our visit. Like I said, my name is Kathy Lee, and many of you have become acquainted with me through the interview I had with Bob Welch. We did the interview about 9 months ago, the spring of 2021. And at that time, I was a full-time nomad traveling in my ProMaster with Ollie Boy, my golden doodle. And what made me so unique was that I have a permanent disability, and that disability is cerebral palsy. And Bob was interested in how I dealt with traveling in that circumstance. And I hope you were encouraged through that interview. And because of that interview, I thought I would start a YouTube channel to tell my story of how I got cerebral palsy, and how when they gave the diagnosis to my mother and father, how they dealt with it, and how my family and friends supported me after that. Back to life, So I thought it might be interesting to take you through that journey that I have lived through, and just share with you significant events in my life that has made me who I am today. And who I am today is I am a 67-year-old retiree. I've been retired about 2 years now. I'm a mother of 3 adult children. They are on their own and blooming on their own journey. And the Lord has provided a home for me to just take a break from the road and be able to rest and get things done that has been on the back burner for so many years, along with those tasks. I hope to learn how to do videos for YouTube to take you through the journey of my story and how I became who I am today. And I hope you will be interested in that. It will be very authentic and very raw at times. This YouTube video making is very new to me, and hopefully that as I do it, I will become more comfortable in filming for you and learn the tricks of the trade to make it more interesting and creative. But right now, it is pretty raw, and I thank you for your patience and that you subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up too. And also, if you know of friends and family, please share my channel with them so they can peek in and listen to what I have to say. Let's start at the very beginning. And I do not know how many videos I will be doing about my upbringing. Probably maybe 1 or 2, if not 3. And after that, I hope you will comment in the comment section and let me know what you are interested in knowing about my journey. I'm pretty transparent about who I am and pretty honest, and I want to just inspire people and encourage people to continue on their journey no matter how difficult they find themselves in. There's always the light at the tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel, I should say. If you didn't keep on pursuing what you know is the right thing to do and trusting, in my case, I do trust in the Lord a lot. I do have a deep faith in the Lord, in God, and so I ask for His guidance and on a daily basis. And life hasn't been easy for me by any means. There have been so many struggles throughout my 67 years, but as I look back on my life, I see the hand of God every step of the way, to guide, gently guiding me, sometimes very quietly, to the point where I questioned if he was really there or not. But as I look back, I see his hand guiding me throughout my life. And I hope that that my story may encourage you to do the same, to trust God wherever you are. So let's start at the very beginning. I do not, hopefully in the future, I will learn how to edit these videos. But right now, I'm going to try to make this video at one take. And with all the mistakes and the pauses and everything, I hope you will get to know me and be patient and kind of laugh along with me when I do some really silly mistakes and pauses on this video. But here we go. I was born in El Paso, Texas, in 1954. And I was born into a family where I had 3 siblings, a sister and 2 brothers. And my mom and dad, it was my mom's 3rd husband and my mom's 3rd marriage and my dad's 2nd marriage. So I actually had my brothers and sisters were really my half brothers and sisters, but we never had that as an issue in our family. We were totally brothers and sisters. So when I was born, my mom shared with me when I was 21 years old. I remember that we were traveling across country, and she decided to share this with me, that her pregnancy was very normal and very healthy. And I was an October baby. I was due around hunting season. And so, excuse me, but my nose itching. I was due around hunting season. So the doctor that was gonna deliver me wanted to go hunting during the time that Mom was due. So they decided to induce Mom at that time. And back then in 1954 in El Paso, the delivery room and the operating room were in 2 different places in the hospital. So during the inducement, something went very wrong, and Mom started hemorrhaging, and her face collapsed, and I had, and there was a placenta previa, where the placenta came before me. So at that moment, everything went haywire. So they rushed Mom and me up to the operating room to perform a cesarean section to get me out, and so I could be born. And so during that transfer, I was without oxygen for that time. And so they got Mom, they delivered me cesarean section, and they put me in the incubator. I don't know if they call them incubators anymore, but back then they put me in an incubator so I could stabilize, and they stabilized Mom too. Apparently they almost lost the two of us, but we pulled it through. So yeah, and so they took Mom back to the room and refused to let her go and see a newborn baby, and my mom is and was a very strong-minded woman, so that did not last long. She demanded to take her to see me in the incubator, in the nursery, and she told me the minute that she saw me, I was a screaming bloody murder. I was tense and everything, very angry at where I was. And so she knew that I was gonna pull through, that I have a fight for life and determination. And at that moment, she knew that a baby was gonna be fine. So they took me home, and I had a older sister, Sandy, who was 10 at that time, and then Bill was 9, and Larry was 7. So I had 3 siblings waiting to be with a newborn sister, along with my mom and dad. And so we started being a family with four kids and 2 a mom and dad. And so when I was 18 months, Mom always told me that I was not very content as a newborn baby. I was always irritable and needed to be held or coddled or to calm me down. And so at 18 months, I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. Um, um, Obviously, I wasn't uh, uh, developing like a normal baby, so the mom took me into the doctors, and they eventually concluded that I had cerebral palsy. And at that time, back in 1954, when individuals were diagnosed with some disability, developmental disability or such, the medical community would advise the parents to institutionalize them so the family could continue with their lives the way they want to and not have to worry about dealing with a child with a disability. And fortunately, my mom refused that advice and said that, well, we will take Kathy home and see how far she goes. And so, and that's what they did. We still lived in El Paso at that time. And around that time, 18 months, when I was 18 months, Mom had my youngest sister, Mary Ann. And so Mary Ann and I were 18 months apart. So about the time they found out that I had CP, I had a little sister, and they were dealing with another newborn. So I bet that was a pretty busy time for everybody. And so Mary Ann was born, and a few months after that, I would say maybe when I was 2, we moved to Colorado because my father was a steam fitter welder, and in the late 1950s in Colorado Springs, they were building the Air Force Academy near Colorado Springs. And my dad got a job being on a team of builders in building the Air Force Academy. So he moved the family to that area, and we settled in Security, Colorado. And it's a suburb of Colorado Springs, and it's near Fort Carson, the Fort Carson Army base, and it's right at the foot of the Rocky Mountains. And I remember growing up, and Pikes Peak, you can see Pikes Peak right outside my bedroom window. And at that time, I thought everybody had the privilege of having the Rocky Mountains, especially Pikes Peak, right outside your bedroom window. But obviously, I found out later that wasn't the fact. So we settled there, and Mom started learning how to give me physical therapy, and she got involved in the group. Well, at that time it was called Crippled Children's Society, I think. But now it's called United Cerebral Palsy. And so she got involved in that organization, and also the physical therapist that she was in contact with taught her the therapy, the exercises that would be good to strengthen strengthen me and help me walk and help me balance and give me an independent life. And so that's basically what we did as a family. Besides doing the activities that everybody did, one project was to make Kathy Lee as strong, as independent as she could, as I could be. And so Mom started singing songs to me and teaching me different exercises to a particular song. And I remember one song was for squats. She would have me lean up against the wall and go up and down, and was to do squats while she was singing, "You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine." So she did that repeatedly. So I got to where whenever I heard her sing, "You Are My Sunshine," I would go to the wall or just wherever I found myself and start doing knee squats. So, and because of that exercise of doing the squats, my thighs and legs got so strong, and that helped me walk and helped me balance. So, I'm looking at the time, and I'm nearing 30 minutes. And so I'm gonna try to end this video and start up with the next video in the coming days. But just to end well, I started, the first, 4 years of my life, or 5 years of my life, before I started school, that was the focus of mom's, that was uh, the focus of mom's days to keep me as strong and independent and be able and learn the skills I needed to start public school. And I did start kindergarten at the age of 6 in Security, Colorado. In the next video, I will share how I found out who my kindergarten teacher was, and then how I maneuvered through public school. And I hope you will come back and hear the continuation of this story. I hope this is interesting to you, and that you will be encouraged along the way. And thank you again for peeking in for a while. And please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, please, so I can continue on doing these tapings. And I will be reading your comments and answering. And if you are interested in me covering certain aspects of my development, please let me know, and hopefully I can share those on this video, on future videos. So thank you again, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye. Well, I'm trying to turn off this.